We'll talk a little bit about joy today, Simcha. We know that Adam HaRishon, first man, did a lot of damage to this world. A lot of damage. And when you cause damage, you gotta fix it. You gotta pay, and you gotta fix. Just like anything else. For example, you broke a window, you bump into somebody's car, you have to fix it. And how do you fix it? By paying. Either take the car and fix it, or pay for it. When we do an Averah, we cause a dent in the world. We bring darkness to the world. When we are sad, we also bring darkness to the world. A person should not be sad. It's a very bad thing. Writes the Chida in Sefer Midbar Kadmot. He writes the following: the suffering, the hardship that our forefathers had, and the tests in which HaKadosh Baruch Hu had placed upon them, was in order to fix the blemish, the damage that Adam HaRishon did with his 3 capital sins that he did. And he explains further. Avraham Avinu nitnasa be'ur kasdim. In the place of Ur Kasdim, what was the Nisayon?
Into the fire.
He jumped into the fire, and so on and so forth. So the Nisayon, the test was Mesirut Nefesh. Mesirut Nefesh for HaKadosh Baruch Hu. And we'll explain what Mesirut Nefesh is all about. By doing so, the Chida writes, Tiken, he fixed the sin of Adam HaRishon of Chet of Avodah Zarah. What is exactly Mesirut Nefesh? Mesirut Nefesh is many times translated or explained as a dedication. You know, I'm dedicated. But that's not Mesirut Nefesh. If you look at the term, Nefesh means your soul, your entity, your inner being. Mesirut, milshon limsor, to hand over. However, Nefesh refers to the lower compartment of your spiritual entity, which really is in charge of desires and so on and so forth. Mesirut Nefesh, you are handing over your soul. Everything directed towards HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Or you are dedicating your life to HaKadosh Baruch Hu. That's called Mesirut Nefesh. A mother has a Mesirut Nefesh. She does not think about herself or the well-being of her child. That's Mesirut Nefesh. Her, as an entity, many times, does not exist because that's what the child needs. In today's day and age, it's not so much so, and you get a lot of kids that are kind of messed up because the mother was not dedicated. I'm sorry to say that. There are terrific mothers today, don't get me wrong. But more and more, people see motherhood or parenthood as another thing that you need to get in life, just like you get a diploma or you get a master's degree or a bachelor's degree. It's a part of the thing, you know. And you do it as when my career would allow me, you get a child. And I'll tell you what, it looks like it. By the way, there's no way to compare being a parent at, let's say, 20-something, in your 20s, to becoming a parent for the first time late into your 30s. I know somebody who was 42 years old when he first has his child. Until then, he was partying. And I'll tell you what, it shows. It shows. It's not the same. You raise your kids, you grow with your kids, you grow together with them. You develop together with them. So if you party until you're 40, I'm not quite sure you'll be able to snap out of it. You try to make up for these years, it's not going to be the same. Yitzchak Avinu had the nisayon of the Akedah. And he was willing to give him life over, to be so-called killed, to be sacrificed on the Mizbeach, for what HaKadosh Baruch Hu had commanded his father. By doing so, he was metaken chet Adam HaRishon, the sin of Adam HaRishon, b'shfichut damim, spilling the blood. Yaakov Avinu kept for himself to see carry. He did not have a seminal emission for 84 years. By doing so, he fixed the chet of Adam HaRishon of Gilui Arayot. Our forefathers, Abraham, Yitzchak, and Yaakov, were able to fix whatever Adam HaRishon sinned in a complete manner. So it seems, how were they able to do so? Not just by the action. It seems that they were able to do so b'simcha rabba u'be'itlahavut rabba. They were very joyous at the opportunity they were giving. They were excited about the opportunity given to them to be able to fix this. They saw it as a challenge. Bring it on, we'll do it. We try to run away from responsibility. We're not happy for tasks that are given to us. You know, the guy who cleans here, the guy who cleans, always complains. Look, it's dirty, it's dirty, it's dirty, it's dirty. I said to him, you should be happy that it's dirty. So he looks at me, why? I said, because if it's clean and it doesn't get dirty, you don't have a job. So every time it's dirty, you should be happy. Good, I'm cleaning it out with a lot of enthusiasm. They could see what a mess it was and how clean it is, what a good job I do. We don't want to do that. We don't have an appreciation at the opportunity given to us to do all these things. We run away from it. We run away from opportunity. We run away from challenges. We are afraid to be challenged. If all the guys who are playing Call of Duty and I don't know, whatever it is the guys you're playing, you know, it's a lot of fun, right? Go to the army. Go to the army. If you're such a big hero, go to the army. You think life is a video game. It's not. Go outside. Life is much better than a video game. And it says, when a person does so, בהתלהבות עצומה, with great excitement, נחשב יותר מהמעשה עצמו. In other words, your attitude counts more than your actions. How many times I've been telling you that? That's what we said yesterday regarding putting tefillin. You put in tefillin because you have to or because you want to. Your attitude towards the maaseh, towards the action, counts more than the action itself. It is a mind-boggling idea. You should run to do a mitzvah, excited. Look at what a miracle HaKadosh Baruch Hu had caused. I can do a mitzvah. And it says, and it seems that when a person is sameach b'mitzvot HaTorah, you could fix and repair damages that are enormous, way greater than your ability to do so on your own, just with the excitement that you come like this. It's a tidal wave of excitement that planes the level, the playing field, levels everything out. The excitement comes. And it says, and the simcha has to be b'chol ha'ta'ara u'bekavanat halev, with purity and the intention of the heart, in order to do what? Dvikut in HaKadosh Baruch Hu. You cannot reach high spiritual level without this internal joy that would propel you closer to HaKadosh Baruch Hu. If you feel sad and you feel depressed, and you worry about this, and unease, that is a separation from HaKadosh Baruch Hu. When somebody tells me I'm depressed, I'm sad, I say, go ahead, go put some salsa music, put something, merengue, I don't know, whatever it is, put samba, something to make you happy. Dance a little bit, make you happy. Go cook something, flip a couple of eggs, make, shakshuka, egos rancheros, whatever you want to call it, everything, put something on the bar, put another shrimp on the barbie, put something, I don't know, do something. Get out of this misery that you're sitting down feeling sorry for yourself. Go do something. Put the music on. Dance. Whatever it takes. You can do that. That is a separation. The Yetzer Hara wants you to be separate from HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Then it allows you to do things. How? By being depressed. Oh, I'm depressed. I'm nothing. I'm a nothing. I'm useless. All of a sudden comes to you, somebody offers you to do an Averah. All right. Since I'm nothing, let's do it. That's how it works. Simcha, joy, is the cure. Joy is the cure. And it says, כה גדולה וחשובה היא הכוונה והשמחה בעשיית המצוות, שבכוחה וביכולתה לתקן את דורות העבר. We know that there is a decline of the generations. Past generation were greater than us. Even in the secular world. Look at the generation after World War II. Look at the generations of the people, the pioneers. We're not capable of doing anything today. However, the challenges are great. If they left a dent in the world, it'll be very difficult for us to fix it because of our limited resources, spiritual and internal resources. The only way to do so is besimcha. So even if you have somebody who is a great sinner and you want to save him, the only way to do so is with joy. Simcha will cover all. That's why to Yaakov Avinu, when he was sad, enlightenment, Shekhinah went out from him. When you're in the presence of HaKadosh Baruch Hu, you always have to be besimcha. Ivdu et Hashem besimcha. Rejoice in Hashem. Gilu bo. You should rejoice and be happy in front of Hashem. That's the way to walk. So, guys, today is a great day. It's cold out. It's brisk out. However, Baruch Hashem that we are alive. So let's be happy. Have a great day.